Okay, guys, this is going to be the first negative review that I'm going to do on a GEC knife. To start out with, this knife, which is right here, this acrylic, they're calling this the acrylic flag number 94 knife. I'll show you in a minute. I don't even want to pick it up right now. It was purchased right after Christmas. It's getting to my door now. This was a Christmas gift I purchased with money that I received from Christmas. I used this for Christmas money that I received. I can't even talk right now because I'm that mad. Long story short, it just got to me now. Matter of fact, I couldn't even get the mail. It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, 10 of 7, and my mail never came today. It came just now. We went out to grab something to eat at the pizza joint. Coming back in, I figured, let me just check one more time, and it was in the mailbox. Where do I begin? That's the question. Where do I begin? The money you pay for this particular piece here, and we're going to do a comparison with my 86, the best knife that I own in GEC. We're going to compare the sizes and break it down. This piece right here, they're calling this the Liberty. It's written Liberty right there. It's the number, again, number 94 acrylic. They're calling this the acrylic flag. The acrylic flag knife. I knew this was going to be a smaller knife. I knew it was going to be a smaller knife. You have the, think that's the don't tread me symbol. Yeah, it says it right on the bottom, Pete. You got the don't tread me on that side there. And you got on this side, we the people. We the people, okay? Now, nice looking knife, right? Really nice looking piece, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't mind the acrylic scales. I could live with that. I don't mind. Actually, I like the flag on this side. It's very, how do you say it properly? Very, I can't think of the word I want to use right now for, right this second as far as the flag goes. Patriotic. There you go, Pete. Yeah, Petey. That's just because I'm so gosh darn mad right now. Because I spent, you know what you spend on these. And it's not worth it, man. It's not worth what they charge for this one, okay? This one. We're going to get into it. It just feels to me like a, very, very, the best way I was trying to describe it is like a toy knife. This feels sort of kind of like a toy knife. It's so light. It's so light in the hand, handling it. It just makes it, it just gives a feeling of, with it being this small of a knife and this light, there's not much. What are you going to do with this? You know what I mean? What could you, I mean, it's not, guys, it's really not that small. The weight might be throwing me off a little bit on it. I'll give you a comparison with the 86. Here's my 86. Okay. That's what you're looking at there. If you could get any idea, any kind of comparison, if you really want to compare, that's what you're looking at. Okay. This is a fantastic knife in hand, okay? If you're going to do any kind of work, and I mean, this is just the size they need to be, okay? If you're going to go any smaller with these GEC knives, they're not worth buying. Now, let me explain. They go in patterns. Like, this is probably closer to a 14 size pattern. Okay, this is probably close to a 14 size pattern. The least I like to go with my GEC knives are 15s. Okay, a 15 is like you're right there. You're right there pushing it, but it's acceptable. It's acceptable. Now, when you want to talk, when you step it down to a 14 pattern, they get small, guys. They are small. And in my opinion, it's not worth the money to me. They are too small. Yes, you can use it. You're going to literally just cut a little piece of string off your jacket. You're going to cut a little string off your underwears. You're going to cut a little string off of the back of your girlfriend's hair. You could trim her hair a little bit, the back of her hair. Just kidding. But I'm saying, seriously, the 14 pattern is too small for me. And I think that this is on the scales of a 14 pattern. I think. I like a thin knife. Don't get me wrong. I'm a sucker for a thin knife. That's my favorite knife. You know what I mean? But you're talking, if you felt this thing, if you felt it with these acrylic covers, and the size of it, it's all going into one here, guys, with this piece. You know what I mean? You've got the weight that's very light and the size. So you got the two things, and they're just two big things. It's extra light, okay, for number one. This is extra, extra light. And this is extra small. It's extra small to me. I don't even care about action, all that. I could go through that, you know what I mean? Action is absolutely knock dead superb. Standard GEC action, standard GEC fit and finish. Okay, that's not what we're going to touch on, but I wanted to just at least let you know that the fit and finish is typical GEC, spot on, just the best of the best, right? The best fit and finish, just the best action with the half stop. I mean, this half stop is just, it's a small blade, but it's really snappy. Listen, it's really, really good. Now, throwing it into the half is like, it's really, you're getting, it is what it is. It's GEC quality. But this one, it's a pass. It's a pass for me. Now, they've got a bunch of these out right now in different covers. They've got the red, really looks good. They got a red jigged one. They're coming out with this size, this type. It's a 94 pattern. This 94 pattern, they're coming out with these in all different cover scales, and I've seen them online, and they look beautiful. But they're expensive is all get out. Depending on the covers you go with and everything, you're going to be, no matter what covers or what, you're going to be spending $200 for this knife right here. Basically, you could get one for $200. You're picking a litter with the red scales and red covers, jigged. They got red. Let's talk about the red jigged one. It's beautiful. The red jigged one is beautiful. I've seen a couple of them all day long for like 186, 185, 190. Like I said, all said and done, you're like 200. You're like $200 for this thing, and it's small. Okay? No, it's not for me. This is not for me. I need something bigger. I can't. What could you do with this besides, I mean, put it in a slip, and yeah, you can do cutting with it. You can do cutting with it. I can actually get 4-finger. I'm not really cramped on it. See, I get the 4 on there. It's just the blade. It's just so, it just feels delicate to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's not speaking to me. You know what I mean? It's not speaking to me at all. I don't care about the acrylic covers. That's fine. I'm good with that. But if it was just a little bit, you know something? Even if it was, I just got this last week. It's a Bear & Son. I got this from Tractor Supply. Now, this is a smaller piece. And I have been enjoying the dickens off of this little knife. It's not big, right? Now, let's compare. Now, again, this is a small knife, guys. This is not big. They could have made this one here, this size at least. That would have been fine. I wouldn't have had a complaint. I wouldn't have mumbled a word. I wouldn't have mumbled anything. But you see, it's just that little bit of it, it's just that little bit. It's a lot. It don't seem like a lot. It's a lot. Look at that. That's a lot. Okay? It's a lot. That's a lot of blade there. That's a lot bigger of a blade there. And also, you might not think that it's thinner. There you go, thin-wise. This is fatter. This is definitely fatter. This is still thinner. That is thin, man. That's thin. It's just a very delicate knife, guys. There's no other way to put it. I mean, it's a delicate piece. It's a very, very delicate piece. And this is just going to be for a certain, certain people. You know what I mean? It's targeted. I don't really know how else to explain it. You know what I mean? It's for very, very light duty, I would think. You're not going to want to do any kind of serious... I don't know. I'm not going to cut anything with it. I don't see a use for cutting anything with it. I might sell it. You know what I mean? I may sell it. What am I going to do with it? You know what I mean? I might just sell it and get my money back and try and put the money towards a better GEC. Now, I've been saving my money for another GEC that I've had in mind. I've been saving. You have to save for these pieces, man. They're expensive, okay? So I've been putting my nickels and pennies together, and I'm trying to get another piece, another GEC. But, you know what I mean? I could trade this one off and put the money towards the one that I want and almost get it and almost finish the deal. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just keep it. I might. You know what I mean? It might have, might have meaning years to come, this stuff here, I don't know. But this isn't really a review, or of course it's not. I just got it. It's just a quick look at it. And it's, a quick, so to speak, unboxing and showing you guys just a look-see of it. What do you guys make out of it? You know what I mean? Drop me a comment, Let me know what you think. I'm not going to say what I paid for it. There's no reason to. But you guys all know what these all cost. You know what I mean? They're not cheap. And I just think it's I think it's on the lines of a 14 pattern. And I'm not one to buy 14 pattern knives. I don't buy them. And I don't know what happened here. I don't know where I went wrong. My mind just wasn't in the game. I know it was a small knife. Yes, I was realizing that going in. but I didn't realize how small it was. You never, until you get it in hand, you can measure that knife 1,000 times in front at your house with that tape measure out and pulling it out and measure, oh yeah, that's the size. When you get it in hand, well, gosh, Carly, darn it, man, it's totally, totally different. You can measure it 1,000 times, guys. Don't even measure it. It's going to be different when you get it in hand. I'm telling you. That's it, guys. This is the, this is the number 94 flag acrylic GEC. The flag acrylic GEC. I like the back there, We the People. I like everything about it, you know. Again, it's a nice looking piece. It's nice looking. Everything's good about it. Fit and finish, action. Everything's fantastic. But they should have just made it a little bit bigger. Charged more money. People were still going to buy it. Just upped it just a little bit. It's just too small, you know, to where it's usable. This is almost not like you're scared to use this thing. It might break. You know, you feel scared to use it. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Anybody that has this piece and everybody else, just comment, please. Let me know what you think about this. I don't know, man. Right now, I'm just not feeling it. Maybe I'll come around after I look at it for another day or two. Maybe it'll, I'll warm up to it. I'll warm up to it. Maybe I'll warm up to it. But as of right now, it's a miss for me. It's a miss for me. All right, guys. Be good, be well, be safe. Drop me that comment, please. I just want to know what you're thinking on this piece here. And, yeah, guys. Take care. It's going to be temperatures are going to feel like below zero here in South Jersey tonight and starting into tomorrow. Below zero. All right, guys. Take care. Be cool. All right, guys. Stay warm. Snuggle up. Bye-bye now.